Hello, good champs. Today we are discussing about some programs according to conditional statements. Before knowing this uh, programs, we have to discuss some important topic. Some important. First we have to know about why these conditional statements are included in the C programming. If let's see, in each and every in maximum moments in our life, we used to apply some decisions. We used to apply some decisions. For example, if there is any sports activity in our college, some members are interested, some members are not interested. Yeah, if they ask to participate in the college, they ask to participate in the sports, then some members are tell, okay, I'll participate. Some others are tell that, "No, okay, I don't have interest," like that. They are telling that I have interest and I don't have interest. This is the decision making. In maximum cases, we use the decision making in our life also. For that purpose only, our C programming also contains the conditional statements. We use in max to max cases, we use the conditional statements in C programming, because without these conditional statements we didn't perform accurately. Let's see. Let's see some examples. Programs to find greatest of two numbers. Today we discuss about these four programs. First one is to find the greatest of two numbers, and another even and odd, ATM code and leap year code. Today we discuss about these four programs. Let's see. First, let's see this one. First program, greatest of two numbers. First, what we have to do to start a program? First, we have to include the header files. Which header files we include? Standard input and output header files we have to include. That's why we include hash include std means standard, io.h means standard input output header files. After that, we all know that the program will start. The starting point of program is in main function. That's why we use the main function here. Next, int main. This is function. Inside this function, which is known as the body of the program. It will execute some after running. After that, by seeing this program, find program to find the greatest of two numbers. First, the question is given as greatest of two numbers. That's why we have to use two numbers. Let's use integer type numbers. That's why I include integer. That's why I am using int. And let's see, a comma b are two numbers. Here a and b. Hey bro, you are telling that a and b are numbers. Here I am not telling that like that. A and b are not numbers. A and b are the storage names of the two numbers. For example, to take the numbers are also known as values from the users. We have to take the input. We have input which is known as scanf. For example, let's see. First, printer enter a comma b slash. Why I am using this printer without using scanf? For good readability, I am using the printer. On starting the program, we see that the enter a comma b. The compiler shows that enter a comma b. That means we have to enter the values of a comma b. Inside this double quotes, what we entered, that will shows on the output bar. After that, we have to read this. Input. We have to read this input. That's why I am using the scanf. %d ampersand of a comma ampersand dot p. Here percentage d I am using for percentage d is a format specifier. Which format specifier? Integer format specifier. And we for store the integer values we use the percentage d. Here because I am using percentage d because I am using here integer type values. That's why I am using percentage d. And I am not including the comma in between these two. We don't have to include the comma. And we have to here I am using ampersand. I am using ampersand symbol because to store in the that address, specific address, and that address value address name is a. Address name is a. In the address of the address which is named as a, our value will be stored at there. After this we have to now we have to include the conditional statements. What we discussed the conditional statements in before class? If else and if ladder, like that we discussed in the before class. First what happened here? First we have to include the header files, after that main function. After why we have mentioned this main function? Because main function is the starting point of every program. And here I am using integer to integer. If we need, then we include the float values also, double also, like that we can double also. Any what way. I am using printf for better readability, and scanf to read the values. After that I have to include some condition. First what is the logic to get here? Two numbers are there, which is 1 and 2. Conditional statement, how it works? Conditional statement is, for example, wait, sorry, 1 is greater than 2. This is true side, this is false side. If 1 is this condition, 1 is greater than 2, it is false condition. That's why the false block will be executed. If this like the 1 less than 2, then it will yes, 1 is less than 2, it's the correct condition. That's why the true block will be true block of code will be executed. Let's see how to write this. What is the syntax of if condition? If, first we have to include if, and after that condition. Which condition? But let's see. Let's say that if a is greater than b, the code, if our input a is greater than b, then printf a is greater. A is greater. Else it's printf b is greater. Here I am using /n. /n is known as new line character. After this execution, the next statement will print in next line. That's why the new line character is the name itself. It is new line, means after this execution, the next other statement will be executed in next line. That's why I am using /n in the program. Here, by seeing this, first it will come by using the flowchart. We can discuss. First, this is input. Read a comma b means this is scanf. This is read a comma b means it will it reading the a comma b values. After that what we have given? I am given the if condition. What I am given? A is greater than b. If it will true, then this block is. If it will true, t means true. Then A is big. A is greater. Otherwise false. If it will become false, then b is greater. This block will be executed. After the completion of this block of code, then will return to 0. End. Like that, the program will be executed. First we let's see the output. In output bar, it will see like that, like this. First, it will give the enter a comma b values, like that it will give. After that, by seeing this, we can know that we have to enter a comma b values. Let's say 5 comma 6, 5 comma 6, 5 gaps. Wait. Sorry, 5 6. Our input is 5 comma 5 and 6. It will see that it will taken as a. It will taken as b. How bro it will taken as a and b? Here we are given that the first value our entered is it will taken by ampersand of a. Next value will be taken by ampersand of b, like that. If we given like that, if ampersand of b and ampersand of b, then the first value will be stored in the b storage place. Next value will be stored in a storage place, like that. By seeing this, what is the a 5, b is 6. If his 5 is greater than 6, no. That's why the inside if block will be not executed. That's why the code will print from the else block. What it will print? B is greater. Like this, this program will be executed. If you want, we can interchange this. If b is greater than a, like that, we have to change these statements. Like that, we will execute this program. Here we have to start. By pictorial representation, we can easily know. These flowcharts are not used for too big programs, because this is very difficult to draw on the time consumption. But if we draw the program of even and odd, how to perform the program of even and odd, let's see. First we have to include the header files and main function. After that I am using here n, because n is some like number like that. I am using only one n, because why? We have to know about only one value. If the entered value is even or odd, we have to know only about that. So for example, first we have to know about the logic. By seeing the program, we have to know about the logic, how it will works, how it will performs, like that. First, what is even? What do you know about even? Even is known when for example, when the remainder will become 0, then the dividend is even number. For example, 2 5s are 10. That means because it is quotient is remainder is dividend. Here remainder will be becoming the 0. That means this value is the even value. If I am getting here 3, then what happens? 3 3s are 9. So what happens? Wait a minute. Sorry. 3 3s are 9. That means that here one the remainder will staying as 1. Here the remainder will not getting as 0. That's why this 3 is an odd number. This is the main condition. According to this condition, we perform the code. Let's see how we have to perform. Let's take the if condition. If, what is the syntax of if? Let's take if and condition. What we have to take condition? In which operator we can get the remainder? In modulus operator we can get the remainder value. By using the modulus operator, we can get the remainder value, like that. Let's see if n modulus of 2 double equals to 0. Even number, if any even number will be divided by 2. If any value, if n modulus of 2, if n is our number, if any number will be divided by 2, if we get the remainder double equals to 0, then we get the double equals. I am using here double equals to. You got the doubt. Why bro you are using the double equals to here? Double equals to. Why you are not using this single equals to operator? Because single equals to this equals to is used for assigning a value for a variable. Assigning a value. This double equals to used for comparing the values. If this division is double equal, if this division has compared by 0, if this both will become 0, then we get then we got the even. Otherwise we got the odd number. Let's see for example 5 modulus of 2 double equals to 0. I have our input is 5. If 5 modulus of 2, what is the remainder? 1 will become a remainder. If 1 double equals to 0, 1 is not equals to 0. That's why this condition will become the false one. That's why it will the condition goes to else block, like that. If it is 6 modulus 2 double equals to 0, because by dividing 6 with 2, we got the remainder 0. 0 double equals to 0. 0 compared to 0 is equal. That's mean that this condition is true. This condition is true. This condition is false. According to the condition, the program will be proceeded. Let's see. If n modulus of 2 double equals to 0, printf even. Else printf odd, like that. Semicolon. Here after, if I am not using the semicolon, why? If we given semicolon there, then it will become a declaration. The function declaration it will become. If we'll give the semicolon, then we got the error. These all codes you have to perform in the compiler. Otherwise you didn't get the how it will works, how the error will be, how errors are coming. You have to perform this in compiler. If there are any mistakes will become, please write in the comments. We'll see that. After this, close the block and return 0. Closing the main function. This complete block is the body of the main. This complete block is the body of the main function. This also body of the main function. This is the body of the main function. Body of the main function.